one, Elvira. It's done. I put them in a bowl. This is what they look like. I'm gonna try one. Because you always try when you cook. You always try your food. Very, very good. And calorie count is 162.62. Carbs is 28.31. Fat is 0. Protein is 4.81. And I always tell people this. Hold your head high and realize that you're important. 6 years ago, when I almost died from being too heavy and my heart was giving out, you learn to put yourself number one, okay? I had no choice, people ask me many things, and the jealousy I can do without that I get now because of my looks. But I can say this. I hold my head high because I know I'm gorgeous, and I know what kind of person I am because I'm true to myself, okay? And, we all have drama in our life. We all have drama. We all have financial issues. That's just the way it is with inflation right now. And I tell people this. Money doesn't buy you love, health, or happiness. I found that out 6 years ago when I almost died. Yeah, I say I'm the queen, and this, that, and everything. And number one. But what you realize, no matter who you date or whatever, everybody's got something going on in their life. Life is not a bowl full of cherries. If you think life is a bowl full of cherries, you're wrong. What I tell people is that I'm lucky to be alive, okay? And when you go and you find somebody that's decent, you have the same interests, and they treat you good, that's what a relationship's about, okay? Not about somebody walking on you, using you, and controlling you, and stuff. When I got so sick, and I was all on my own, I don't even know how I did it. I don't know how I was able to accommodate and do what I did. When I fell into the trainers, that's how I was able to get everything to where it needed to be. I run my 6 times a workout in 4 days now because of my trainers. Yeah, I'm tiny, okay? But I finally got a clean bill of health this year, okay? And sometimes when the stress gets me, I can feel it in my heart. But overall, my heart's good. 6 years ago, they told me. So when I got a second chance at life, I take that second chance and I grab it every day. I take and do whatever I need to do and do that because you know what? We're not guaranteed tomorrow. You think you're getting up. Only God and the angels know if you're getting up. And I learned many things the hard way, okay? The last 6 years, my life has been one hell of a journey, okay? Do I want to go down that road again? Hell no. It was hard as hell, okay? To be healthy is great, People think, oh, you need all this money. I'm going to tell you something. You can have all the money in the world, but when you get sick, it doesn't help you. I learned. And they told me, getting in the gym, you're going to do it the old-fashioned way. They weren't even sure if I was going to make it, okay? They weren't sure. Because December of 2017, they told me I only had until April of 2018 to live if I didn't get the weight off. So I tell people this all the time. When you go to bed at night, pray to God and the angels and realize they're there for you. And I tell people this too. When you go out with people, don't worry about it. It's not about assets. It's not about money. It's about how they treat you and if you have the same interest. Okay? As long as they treat you good and you have the same interest, who cares about money? Because money can't buy you everything. And when I got so sick, I used to come home and cry. I even asked God a couple times to take me because it got so bad. Because I was just in such a bad shape. To see where I'm at today and to see what I've accomplished, I've done the inevitable. I've had no surgeries, no plastic surgery either. People can bash because that's all I get every day. Okay? And the jealousy and the scornness, you know. I really don't care anymore. Okay? My personal life is private. I keep that very private because I'm a very private person. Who I date is my business. Nobody else's. And it's simple. I'm in the limelight enough in my real job. I get enough shit show with the idiots all day. So, when I got so sick, there was a couple times I thought of ending it, okay? And people didn't know this, but back in the day, I had thought about ending it. I kept hearing harps one day. I heard them a couple times. I lived alone. And believe it or not, there was an angel. I didn't realize I saw her when she was a kid. When I was a kid. You know, she was a kid too. And I remember, if I could paint a vivid picture of her, I'd still be able to do it. I could paint a beautiful picture. So I know angels exist, okay? People can bash all they want about me. They can be jealous. I don't care. When I got sick, I took the weight off for me, okay? I didn't want anybody around me because I wasn't sure if I was going to live or not. I finally got a clean bill of health this year. And having a clean bill of health means everything to me, okay? But money isn't everything. Money pays your bills, okay? So all you people out there that think money is everything and you're going to have this great life and there's not going to be any drama, it's not true. We all have some kind of thing in our life every day that happens. You deal with it, okay? It's life. It's how you portray yourself. You know, I hold my head high and I accomplish everything I do every day. I live today like it was my last day. I know what it's like to almost die. And believe me, that's a scary feeling. So you all sit there and want to bash Elvira. Go ahead. But see, Elvira will always hold her head high, and I'm true to myself, and I'm true to who I care about, you know. My personal life will never be on display, because who I date is my business, and I got a good one, okay? It took me a long time to find a good one, but I got one. So people like to say I had all these surgeries and everything. I never did. I just got in the gym and did it. For 6 years, I've never missed a workout. Only for bad weather or if the trainer was sick. That's it. And I do come home and cry sometimes, you know. I come home and cry because you think people would be proud that I accomplished the inevitable. But it's more jealousy now because I look the way I look, because I'm gorgeous. It sucks, okay? Because I'm just a person. You know, I'm just like the average Joe, you know. But God and the angels is what gets me through the days, okay? There's days I go into deep depression or I just sit down and cry. We all do, okay? I'm human. I'm a human being, you know. I have feelings. But I will say this much. To be where I'm at today and to feel good about myself makes a whole big difference, okay? And knowing that I have a clean bill of health means everything to me. See, money I don't care about. Well, we all have financial issues, you know, it's the economy. But I can say this. pay my bills, and that's all I care about, you know? And I'll be buying my house this year. That's it. I'm not going to sit and let everybody just bash me, because I'm done. That's why I put most of this on OnlyFans, and I'm posting this up into my Facebook because I have some friends that wanted to know where they could see my show. And I've realized life isn't easy. So if you think it is, people, it's not. The last 6 years has been one hell of a journey for me, and it's been a hell of a hard road. But people don't know that because I keep it hid very well, okay? And I'll tell you what, I never want to go down that road again, ever. That's why I make my workouts. That's why I do what I need to do, okay? And that's why I had to give up drinking. You know, I used to be the barfly. You know, people say, yeah, I did, people. But 6 years ago, I almost died, okay? And I still live every day like it's my last because I don't know if I'm getting up tomorrow. Only God and the angels do. So always remember that. Live like today's your last day because you don't know if you're getting up. We assume we are. But never assume because it makes an ass out of you and me. And never worry about, you know, like everybody says, money. Money couldn't save me that time. That's why I look at things very differently. You know, I look at things as when people get sick, I've seen people that have money, and I know people that have money. They died, you know. I've seen death that in the last 6 years quite a bit. And I'm thankful every day that I beat the odds. How I beat it, I don't know. I think the only thing I had going for me was my age because I was young enough. If I would have been in my late 50s, early 60s, I probably wouldn't have lived because my heart was ready to give out. Big time. They didn't even know if I'd make it till April 2018. I didn't. They still had me so worried that they didn't know until about 2020 they realized that I was actually going to be able to survive, okay? But I had to be in the gym 6 times a week. That was the only way to save me. And yeah, I mean, the way that I look today, oh yeah. So, don't think you can't do it, people. You can. Get out there and get that weight off. Put yourself number one. You know, don't worry about money. Don't worry about anything because you know what? I used to, but after almost dying, I look at things so differently now. You know, and it's just like when you date somebody. As long as they treat you good and you have similar interests, that's what counts. And spending time together, quality time. It's not about money, people. Because money sure the hell ain't going to buy you your health, happiness, or love. I can tell you that flat out. 6 years ago when I almost died. So everybody out there, remember this. If Elvira can change her life and survive and beat the odds, you can too. It's just eating healthy and working out. Yeah, I can afford a trainer, but doesn't mean back in the day I couldn't. I don't even know back 6 years ago how I even did what I did because I was so damn sick. I even lied and told people I left Ohio because I was afraid I didn't want nobody to be around me because in case if I died. I didn't want somebody to find my body, you know, somebody that I was dead. But to where I'm at today, oh yeah, I'm very happy with what I got in my personal life. I'm very happy with where I am today. I'm just happy to be alive and I'm happy that I'm healthy. And that's what counts, is your health. And you all keep God and the angels in your life and you work out and eat healthy. And enjoy this beautiful weekend. Because God and the angels is what gave us this weekend. See you soon. Bye.